All right, welcome or welcome back, everyone. Here we are, day 3 of the R.Duck Locomotive Works build, the GP9 locomotive. We got through stage 1 here. I gotta say, I've really been enjoying this build. I've been a little spoiled the last couple of years doing the press together fit, builds, models without much glue on most of the vehicles I've done. I can't think of one I've done used with glue, but I think in the end, this is really going to pay off the actual gluing, because I think it gives them more freedom to make more intricate parts, and I think this one's going to really look good when it's all said and done. I think it's cool that they included the track with it, so it does line right, the wheels line right up with their track, so they've got the gauge and everything right, which I'm sure my impression is this guy really loves trains, so I'm not a bit surprised that he would include the proper gauge track with it. But I've really been impressed with this thing. I sort of showed this to you on the first day, but they included rendering. This is our ultimate goal, what it's going to look like. And I think it's, this is such a nice touch. I really like, I always like these technical drawings, blueprints, whatever you want to call them. And I've got some minor matting skills, so I may try and give that a mat and make a little frame for that and put it on the wall, because like I say, I do like the way the look of that, and it looks all, you can tell it's a new print, but it got that old-fashioned print looking thing. And there's our little blurb about the locomotive we're building. Okay, give you a little history of it. It was General Electric Motors, designed it. Came out in '54, I believe I saw on there. Evidently, it was a major locomotive, which I remember the ones that I don't, of course, I don't know one from the other, but as a kid, this is the ones, they look like that when we used to sit at the railroad crossings and drive by. But anyway, yeah, we are. Oh, and if you're new here, after 2 minutes, I'll do my intro. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step in real time, so you can see all my successes and all my inevitable failures, and hopefully how I fix said failures. Try and have fun, stay positive. If you've seen any kits that you'd like to see me give a shot, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'm always looking to add on. I had one suggested last week. I hadn't built one like that in a while, so I've got one lined up for after this, whenever, as long as this takes, but we'll move on to, I do listen to suggestions, and it's, I like, sort of a small community. I'd like to, your eyes, you might see something that I'll miss, and I'd love to see what you want to see me build. But without any further ado, let's pull this down here and bring some pieces out and start building on the next stage. So it's not nearly as complex as the stage 1, I don't think. Got not nearly as many pieces at any rate. And if it goes well, I may even attempt to go into stage 3 tonight. I'm running out of room now. There's 4 of these. 2 long ones, and then sort of some base foundation pieces, and some circular bits. Those are all our pieces. I think, oops, my iPad's too far away to see me. There it goes. Okay, let's see, we're going to start off with not needing our train, so let's move you up out of the way and get these pieces that we actually do need here. These guys. Okay, and those are for later on. Yep. Okay, bring you up here. A little bit closer, get you in. Maybe too close. Let's take it out a little bit. Try and get. There's a few things to look at on here, distractions wise. Okay. Oop. Okay. looks like we're just... Wait a second, that's not the right piece. Oh, there's... Oh, no, it's... Okay. These and these. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not going to be enough room, but I'll do one end then the other. So, start off. 2 of these guys, 4 of these guys, and 1 of these guys. Now, these guys, right way down, are going to end up here and here, but wait a second, let's get... Okay, let me take some. Okay, so this guy down, make sure the nice part's going to the outside, and you go to this slot here. And it's the same either way. Yes. See, okay, now the second one goes. And that one. And that goes into this one. And this guy doesn't go into that one. This one's solo. But this guy, okay. Here, this and go in. It's gonna be one of those steps where I need more than one hand. Okay, so that's gonna lock in. Okay, that tip's gonna go in there and line these guys up. Okay, stabilize. Where am I? Okay. What am I hitting on here? Oh, okay, I see. This guy's not... Okay, so it does go in there, so I'm blocking it somehow here. Oh, wait a second, no. No. Okay, I'm got ahead of myself. This one goes in there. This there, because that lines. Okay, that's where I was hitting. Okay. Okay, so we just got to do this part. Just these 2 guys. Okay. Into the interior. Okay, get my phone stand back out. Okay. Inside. Okay, so that's where we're gonna want to end up at, and then it looks like that right? No, that's not right. Next one down. So you Okay, that. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And this one would go in to stabilize it. Oh, listen, I haven't even got the glue out yet. Okay. So. Okay, and then we got the open ends here. Do the same thing. That's going to catch those. That very tip there. That's going to really keep that stable. Okay. And then same down here. But this is where that other longer piece is going to come in here. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, the first thing to do, glue these guys down. Since I want to do it reasonably quick, I think I was going to go with super glue, but there's so many moving parts on here. I wonder if I hold this one, you get in there, hold you in place, do you keep everything sort of, I can get in fairly quickly, yeah. But I just gotta get my super glue open with one hand. Okay, keep my iPad from going to sleep. You sit there and behave yourself. Okay. Let me double check my. Yes, that's right. Because then the longer ends come in here. Yeah, okay. So, that, you know what, I bet, pull the middle one out. Yeah. Now I do my super glue. I think I'm going to concentrate on the board rather than the plank, because I want that to have a little bit of wiggle room, I think. So, my super glue of choice, Gorilla Super Glue, just because it comes with a brush. I believe I extolled all the virtues of that yesterday, but I just think it's so much more convenient than trying to. Give me just a dab here. Good. All the way across, I hope, without moving it too much. And you. And okay, it doesn't go all the way to the edges, so got a little dip there that I didn't hit much super glue on the end there, but should be pretty good here. Just a little bit longer. Okay, are you holding? You're holding. Cool. Now, I think I'll do here. Okay, so I'm going to hit on that lip here, and then I think I'm going to concentrate on the middle because it doesn't seem to be a lot. Did I say more than that? Well, actually, on that part, that is going to be full coverage on that one, so I'll hit the tabs on either side too. I'll hit you two. A little bit there, then down on the slot in there. pressure here for a second. All right. Now, it seems to be holding. Excellent. Back up. Now, last guy. And touch on that edge. Alright, and pressure. And alright, I think that ought to do us. Now, got that. And we are, make sure I don't, like I said, this is going to go in there. And we'll get, both of those in there, I guess. Then we got these guys. Oh, there you go. Kind of go in there to make that sort of joint. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do the other end first. So we can, I say, just put the middle in at one time. Oh, that's, I think, where am I going to put this? Yeah, right there. Okay. Got our technique now, so this should be easy as pie now. Famous last words. Okay, so actually I used 3 of those, didn't I? Well, shouldn't there be? Oh, there's 5. Okay. I'm confusing myself, which is not that hard to do. Okay. Down there. Okay. Got those 2 stabilizing it, so that's thrilling adventure of watching glue dry. Not quite as bad as watching paint dry. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. And this part. Both directions. Alright. Okay. So we got those guys in there solid. You and you. Now it's just a matter of joining it through the middle with that guy. So it's going to be a long. Oh, just realized I don't have Snoopy on. Put him back on. Okay. And so like that. A little crooked on that. I think I'm a little crooked. Might just be my angle. Okay. Those guys like that. Let me get a couple of these bowls out again. So okay, get sort of semi-stabilized. I don't know if it's going to be widen it. Okay, so you're going to go in there. In there. Okay, so those guys are like that. And then these guys, lock them in place. Everything else, in theory, like so, and so. And it is wider than my leather mat, so it'll definitely be a catty corner display. Back to worrying about it fitting in my light box, but that's to worry about here in a little bit. Okay, so I guess just sort of the same technique, hopefully. And I'll leave it in place. Get our super glue on over here. Down here too. Just wanted to go home because it just popped right in. Yeah. Glue works. Pressure the other way. Alright. Alright, and I could have No, I was about to say I could have put some on this thing, but I'm going to stand by the letting them float on these pieces. I may regret that, but that's that's what I'm going to go with right now. Okay, so let's go this way a little bit, maybe get closer to start to see the scale of the train I bought. It's going to be a big boy. Even seeing these guys, it didn't sort of dawn on me. Yeah, I'm going to have to go get that other piece of track. It's okay, I'm about to run out of time on this segment anyway, so I got time to get it then. Okay, hop in there. Who's blocking you? There you go. Okay. I'll get some at an angle here to apply some pressure. Okay. Alright. Those guys feel pretty stable. This one's a little bit looser, but that's the first step in. Yeah, it's not even up here. And this is my camera maxed out, so we're gonna be going back and forth to see all of it now. All right. So let me go grab that other piece of track, and we will continue with stage 2. I think it looks like we're going to be working on one end than the other, so it should be okay. All right, so be right back. Okay, like I say, my other length of track plus our connecting bits. So let's pull you over here out of the way. I hope. Maybe I won't break you. Leave that weight distributed evenly. There we go. Parts out of there. And like I say, these. Okay. Go together here and here. And like I say, I'm assuming, yeah, I just drop in. And they gave us enough if we need to build any more. If we can. They gave us the connectors for them, or maybe they're counting on me breaking them. I'm not sure. Yeah, already about to start. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Mount up our guys on there. Again. This is what we're about to start using. And they're all tracked on. So, okay. And wake my iPad up again. Maybe. All right. Okay. Okay, now we're going to add some more reinforcement to it. We're not going to be doing this part yet. I thought I had skipped a step. Let's see, I bet these will. Okay, yeah, they do stack up like that. A little bit easier than having two of them. Let's get these guys. But you know what? No, better not. I had a thought, but I don't think. But I had better thoughts too. I thought better of my thought. Okay. Tracks out of the way. Yellow over there. Yeah, this thing is going to be pushing the limits of my workspace. But that's cool, actually. Okay. And I'm looking with this guy. I think we can do these from here, because these go into this slot. That goes in there. This one here. We're doing some reinforcing and stabilizing, I think is what it looks like. Okay. Okay, let me. That's one of those slots that's going to be hard to get the super glue in. I think. I got my brush, so it might. Yeah, let's see if I can get in the brush is pretty broad, but I think I can fit it. That's a pretty broad slot too. These are not skimpy pieces of wood. Okay. Let's do that. And that. And let's see what you do. Okay, push down for another 5 or 10 seconds here. And talk while Neo uses her litter box. And she's probably spent 5 minutes scratching, so let me give her a little privacy while I hold this down. Okay, she didn't do 5 or 10 minutes, but she did make a show of it. Okay, that seems to be sticking. Alright. No, it didn't, actually. One side stuck. Okay. Huh. That is odd. And I'm not sure what to do about it now. Okay. I didn't expect to have half success on that. Okay, see if I can get. I think I can get the old B7000 with its nozzle. I think I can inject some glue in there. Over here, maybe. Okay, I think it went in there, so that's. See, that was not on my bingo card for tonight. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can have any better luck on the other end. And let's stick with super glue. Maybe I put too much on that side. Or not enough. That's even. I want to do it on both ends. Just make sure everybody's got all the spaces covered. And drop you in and pressure down. Maybe I didn't get enough pressure on it. Maybe it was supported underneath. Not sure. I was not expecting it to only work on one side. Okay, give it 3 more seconds. Okay, that did work. Now, back to get some supports in the middle again, or underneath them here. Alright, and I'll just move this. Okay, now these guys go here. I think they're just covered. Okay, they do sort of bond in with the Okay, so they do sort of hit on the ends of there, so I'm going to hit the glue on along the edge and the ends of these things, and we'll go from there. Okay, so good side going out. That's not the way to do it. Pressure in the middle and down the sides. There we go. And give you, what, 5 more seconds maybe. Feel sticky on my hands. Alright. I think that worked. This is not cooperating with me here. So I got my good side out. You go in there. Okay. Okay. A little gap here. Too late to close it up. Nope. I don't break the other end while I'm doing all this. You came out now. Okay, yeah, I think I've got some pretty good leverage going on. Yeah, that's already okay. That will make this easier anyway. Okay, that didn't stick. Okay, so this one did though. Okay. Little lost the veneer there. I'll give it another 5-6 seconds here. Feel good. That's still stuck. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at that long arm of that the frame here where we got going, and I was thinking that's putting an awful lot of pressure on those. And it sure enough was. inside out. There, I think. There's the way to do the pressure. And give it a good 10 seconds. That's a okay. You're doing good. Okay. Now, back to reinstall these guys. Loosen those cross things I put on a second ago are staying in place, so that's good. And we get to, okay. I just took a little peek at the next bit, so reinstall this guy there. And it actually gets to stay upright when we start working on that. I'm going to try something. I'm going to go against the instructions yet again. I'm going to keep it in two pieces for the moment. And join them together once I get them on. We're about to put them onto our axle assemblies. So I'm going to join them after I do that, because it gets to stay upright where I have access to do the glue in here. So I'm going to hold off on joining them just yet. Pull my tracks back out. And let's see, get my good ember side showing together. And join you guys back up. Let's see. And put our guys back in place. Yeah, I don't think you have to put them on the tracks, but I think it'll be easier to maneuver them into position with that on the track, particularly since I'm doing it in two pieces. Okay, take this guy and flip over. Nope. This guy goes in first. Well, on first, and then we make our T. Not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a drop of glue in there just to just because I can. And knock everything over while I do it. Rock you down. Okay. Now, this guy over. Line that. And we got the long side and the short side, so we're supposed to drop it down. There. And onto the hole in there. Come all the way out the bottom. And these two of these guys go in there. I was saying I'm not lined up here. Hang on. A little more. Okay. Yeah, two of these guys go in the bottom to hold you in place. Says. And I was expecting them to wedge in, so there. Okay, so it's got a little bit. I guess if you had a curved track, you want the turning radius there. And I guess I'm gonna glue. I'm not gonna put the glue here because I don't want it to be be able to move. So I'm going to put the glue between these guys. So and then up here on the top part of our assembly in here, I think. And I hope I'm right with this. Okay, so here, there, let you situated there. I can't even see it to make sure it stayed put. Okay, it is staying put, so back on our tracks. Now, bring this other piece in. I think I should have started the one without the arms on it. We can do all that again. Okay. Glue in there. Go down to here. And I guess actually I could have glued it down there, but I don't think it feels like it's going to be alright on that. Okay. And you. Let's see, I'm trying to decide, do I need... I think that'll be alright then. So, this end of there, all the way down. Yep. Actually, now let me gang these guys together. And go, as I stick with the B7000, I think. Get off my nozzle again before I put it up for a second. Okay. And this guy, let's see which way did it say? Okay, so it says to go from this side. I don't. It matters. Let's. I think I'm gonna try and put the drop of glue down in the bottom of our U here this time, just to, like I say, mix and match, experiment a bit, see how it goes. It's easier to hit anyway. We're all the way in. I got good motion on it. Put you on the tracks. Everybody's moving and rolling like they should. So I think since I've got, I'm going to try the B7000 on this since I had issues with it. So I'm going to hit all the nooks and crannies with it too. On the side there even. Okay. And while I'm at it, Get you guys up in there. And yeah. Okay. So like I say, that's going to stay upright. That puts us what? We're getting close to the hour mark. Let me take a peek at stage 3. Because that's technically the end of stage 2. Stage 3. I can make some progress into stage 3, I think. It's actually going to let me do some reinforcement here across this frame. So I think I do want to do that. Alright, so I'm going to go grab a few pieces for stage 3, and I'll be right back, and we'll knock some of that out too. Okay, let's see. You can see most of the pieces for stage 3. There's, that's all of them. I think they're all in frame now. But there's, substantially more, and it occurred to me, how big is this thing going to end up actually being? So, looking at 20, it's like 26 and some change long. And it'd probably even go longer than that once we start putting some more trim pieces on the ends here. So this is gonna be a big boy. But let's say this is stuff for stage 3. I'll do a little bit of it if I can get my iPad to wake up. There it goes. So start off with, like I say, the sort of the base. And like I say, we go in here. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna maybe, okay, get you guys started on the one end. Hopefully ease our way in, working down here. Where'd my, okay, this side was cooperating. Let's see here. Okay. It looks like it's lining up. I can't. Oof. Okay, there it goes. A little more persuasion on it. Of course, you don't want to persuade too hard. Guys in the middle. And look. Yeah, I don't have enough room to swing it around. Look at the other side. Okay, so you. This one. Bad thing is, this is just the dry fit, so it's not even. It was stouter, maybe. Yep. Let's see, that's. Every time I turn around, there's something else in the way. A little bit more. Okay, so I'm getting pretty close. Okay. It's one of those things that doesn't feel good. Try and force this stuff in. I'm scared if I pick it up, I'll break something. Okay, where are you rubbing at? Okay, so this guy. I think all the rest of them are willing to go in. Just that guy is being disagreeable. Okay, I guess I'm going to lose the track. It's not I thought it would add some stability, but it doesn't. It seems to be working against me. So, get out of the way. Okay, and one more. Alright, that, I don't believe I'm going to need any more glue on those, because that was, I don't think that's, yeah, that's not going anywhere. Let's see if we can get the thing done on this end. This is, I think, going to be worse. So you go in. Yep. Maybe I can get a better angle on it. This shouldn't be giving me trouble already. Hitting. Okay. So these guys are in. Okay, I think get this hand a little bit off here, I think. Seems to be hitting on this end, so I just pressure. Let's see if I was. Still. Nope, that wasn't far enough. Let's see, maybe do a bevel on it. I'm still not seeing. Let me check something here. Two 185. Okay, yeah, it's good little bit there, so that's. Okay, not taking it off very quick. Let's see here. Let's see. I've got a little more aggressive. Just occurred to me. Let's see. 187. 187, 188, so yeah. Oh. Almost. Let's see. It's still hitting. I can see it now. It is definitely hitting on this end. So that's the one to work on. Okay, that should be good. But it's not because it's okay. That is close. There we go. Once again, I don't believe we're going to need glue on this step. These feel like they are very snug. If I can get them to work in here. Okay, I'm not. Okay, got one more wise guy here who's not cooperating. There, that. Okay. A little bit of a kerfuffle there, but that's our. Let's see, these things did stay in place under here. Yeah, there. The glue's not totally set up, but it's right. Okay. Let me. Yeah, let's see what's okay. Okay, now that's... After that, we're going to start building like pieces. Looks like the front and rear connectors. So I can do... Yeah, I can do that. I think just one of those. Hang on. Let me get down to... Yeah, okay, yep, okay. So, sort of ease you over here. Back up to where I was, and we want like 3 of these guys. So I guess we are going to do 2 of them. And knocked all this stuff over, moving around. One of these guys. These go in. Goes like so, evidently. I think looks like that's one of our, the couplers. That's what those are called. And it doesn't say. What is it? If you get down. Let's see. It never says ×2, but it looks like it's ×2. Yeah. Okay. I believe I'm going to let that wait till tomorrow, because we're making basically the front and rear, whatever the equivalent for a train is, bumpers. Well, it's also... It's one of those things, I want to keep going, but I also want to stop. But it's it's 9 o'clock here now. Yeah, I better stop for the night. So we'll jump in on that first thing tomorrow. Got a good foundation laid. I say it's just sort of like Spaceball 1, just keeps going. But yeah, I think still continues to impress. Got all our, like I say, I wasn't expecting it to but it does make sense. Like I said, if you got curved tracks, you need to be able to turn your frame. Good, like I say, they're not going anywhere. That's yes, I don't think the glue is optional on that step. I think there's just enough offset on these pieces that they sort of snugged everything down. Like I say, they're all seated in there. All right, folks, I'll quit babbling for now. All my pieces up there. Let me pull all these down and get them sort of in frame. All goodies we get to work with tomorrow. Let's say that. Let's see, plenty of little bits and pieces on this one, it looks like. Okay, let's go there. And like I say, we get to build a couple of things and then reinstall it back onto our base, our chassis. That's what I can start calling that. Yeah, shouldn't be too. We should get, let's say, sort of like today. We should get into stage 4 tomorrow. But as of right now, we're get back up to where we're on page 25 of 106. We're basically a quarter of the way done. I haven't looked far ahead to see what else is going. But like I said, this is it's going to be a much bigger model than I was. The picture on his webpage shows him holding one up, so I should have had an idea of scale, but I didn't realize I was buying one that big. But it's one of those happy accidents. I'm not unhappy about having too big of a model to work on. So now I know I said this a minute ago, but now I have babbled on long enough. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.